Hello and welcome to another episode of Yoga Anywhere. I'm so excited that you've decided to join me today for this practice. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to everyone who's subscribed to the YouTube channel, who is on my mailing list, and to everyone who's been watching the videos. I really appreciate your support, and I'm so glad that I've been able to give you yoga anywhere in the world completely for free. And so today we're going to do a practice for if you're feeling really, really tired. So the idea came to me because I was going to self-practice something for when I'm really tired. I had to get up super early this morning, then I took a nap, and I just got that sort of groggy, heavy feeling in my body. So if that's you too, or you've had a really crazy busy week, let's practice together and just start to feel a little bit better. So coming into a comfortable cross-legged position, popping a little pillow underneath your sit bones. You want to prop your hips up a little bit, allowing your hands to fall into your knees, and then closing your eyes. We're going to start by drawing our shoulders up towards our ears and then down our back, creating a nice long spine. Reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. All right, now taking 3 deep breaths together. So inhale deeply. Exhale, side out. Inhale deeply. Exhale, side out. One more time, inhale deeply. Exhale, side out. Really good. We're going to move into Nadi Shodhana, or equal nostril breathing. There is an entire video on this if you want to fully learn it. Otherwise, we're just going to begin here. So you can open your eyes if you want just to look. But basically, we're going to take our thumb and our pinky finger. So you can take your your pointer finger and your middle finger and put it on your third eye if you want. Otherwise, just keep them down. Basically, you want the thumb and the pinky finger blocking the nostrils. So we're going to start with the left nostril. So we're going to block the right, inhale through the left. Block the left, open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Block the right, open the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left, open the right. Inhale through the right. Block the right, open the left. Really good. That's 2 full rounds. We're going to do 3 more full rounds. That means inhaling and exhaling on both sides for 1 full round. So continue at your own pace. And as you finish up, just releasing your hand down and just taking normal inhales and exhales, just noticing how you feel. If you're a little bit behind me, that's okay. Just take your time to finish up your equal nostril breathing. And keeping the eyes closed, we're going to begin moving through some neck circles. So dropping your right ear to your right shoulder and slowly bringing your chin towards your chest. And then the left ear towards the left shoulder. And coming right back up. Keeping your eyes closed as you do this if you can, and stopping at any places that have excess tightness and tension. One more on this side. And the next time you come back up to neutral, just switching sides. So left ear towards left shoulder, rolling your chin towards your chest, and then right ear towards your right shoulder and back up. Continuing just like this. Really good. One more on this side. And back to neutral. Really great. Blinking your eyes open. We're going to start with a side body stretch. So inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Right arm down towards the mat, and then slowly reaching over as if you're creating a rainbow. If you've got a little bit more space, you can maybe bring your right elbow down towards the mat. Creating a nice long line from your hip all the way to your fingertips on your left-hand side. Creating a lot of length and space through your left side body and breathing into all those little tight, sticky places between each of the ribs. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Finding a place that feels good for you. Maybe it's on the hand, maybe it's the elbow, maybe it's somewhere in between. Breathing deeply here. Really good. Inhale back to center, and exhale, releasing down. Now we're going to continue with a nice little twist. So right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine, and then exhale, starting to twist. And twist should always come from the ground up. So starting from your stomach, your rib cage, your chest, your shoulders, and then your head. So a lot of times we just whip into twists with our head, but actually think about twisting the entire spine, and just allowing the head to follow at the very top. Remembering to breathe here, so taking nice deep inhales and exhales. In through your nose and out through your nose if you can. Now inhale all together. Exhale, slowly releasing out. We're going to do the other side, so right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind us. Inhale, lengthen through the chest, and exhale, beginning to twist. Remembering to twist from the ground up. Head will twist last. Nice deep inhales and exhales here. Really good. Now inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly release. Okay, great. So we're going to continue by stretching the legs. So I'm just going to back up a little bit so that you can see me. We're going to start by bringing the right leg out and the left foot in. So you're going to have the bottom of the left foot right against the inner thigh. And we're going to start by stretching through the side body. So inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, tipping over just like we did before, but this time you're going to reach towards your big toe. Allowing your right arm to be nice and soft, either down on the ground or against your leg, and then just reaching your left arm long overhead again, like you're creating a little arch or arc or a rainbow. And if you can touch your big toe, that's fine, but we don't want to be compromising to do it. We really want to be open enough to be able to just reach just like this. So I'm still a little ways off. It's no big deal. If you can touch, that's great. If you can't, that's also fine. Feeling that length, creating that space in the body. Really good. Inhale deeply, and exhale, slowly coming back up. Now this time we're going to twist our body towards our leg. Inhale, reach our arms up, and then exhale, folding forward into more of a traditional Janu Shirshasana. Relaxing your head and neck. Feeling a nice stretch through the backside of your leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly coming back up. Really good. We're going to open both of our legs now before we go to the other side and do a stretch for the inner line of the legs and the groin. So take an inhale to lengthen, arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, folding forward, reaching long in front of you. You might just come up onto your hands, that's fine. You might come down onto your forearms, that's great as well. And you might be able to even go further than me, and that's also great. Just creating a lot of length in the back, feeling a nice stretch without having any pain. So the thing with yoga is that you want to find comfort within the discomfort. There's definitely going to be discomfort in some of the poses where maybe it's new or it feels a little uncomfortable, but there should never be pain. So you want to have that line and know that, oh, I'm experiencing pain in the groin and it's not just uncomfortable, it's actually hurting me. Come back up. So finding where that point is for you and then coming to your breath and just breathing really deeply here. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Really good. Inhale deeply. Exhale, coming all the way up. Drawing your legs together, so we're going to come into a traditional butterfly pose. So bottoms of the feet are together. We're going to hold onto our ankles. Take an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to fold. And so your hold here shouldn't be grippy. It should just be nice and gentle. You're not pulling at all. And once again, it's not about getting your forehead to your toes. We want to feel the stretch in our groin. If we start doing this, then we turn it into our back. So create a nice long spine, have a nice gentle gaze, and continue to breathe deeply here. Really good. Inhale together. Exhale, slowly coming back out. Now we're going to move into those other leg stretches on the other side. So bringing your right foot, the bottom of the foot in towards the left thigh. Take an inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, tipping over to the left. Finding a nice long gaze, remembering to breathe. If you feel quite a bit of sensation through your side body, continuing to breathe despite having that. Really good. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly coming back up. Ooh, really good. Now inhale, reach your arms up, square your torso off towards your leg, and then exhale, hinging forward, coming into Janu Shirshasana. Relaxing your head and neck and taking nice deep breaths here. Knowing that you never have to push yourself to a certain point in the pose, just being okay wherever your body is, knowing that you can get deeper into the pose every time you practice. Inhale deeply. Exhale, coming back up. Really good. Bringing both your feet flat in front of you and just moving through a couple windshield wipers here. So back and forth. It's releasing through the outer hip. All right, from here we're going to come to tabletop position. So coming to all fours, stacking wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And you want to have a nice neutral pelvis here. So you want to think about if somebody put a cup of water or a bowl of soup on your back, you'd be able to balance it. And now we're going to move through a couple of cat-cows. So on an inhale, sink your belly, reach your hips and head up towards the sky, coming into cow. Exhale, rounding down, arching the spine, coming into cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to neutral, spreading through all 10 of the fingers, tucking the toes and sending the hips to downward facing dog. We're going to bend through one knee and then the other here. Just really getting into our downward facing dog. And on an inhale, bringing the right foot in between your hands, dropping your back knee down, untucking the toes, and coming up into a low lunge. And so as we come here, we're going to do a quad opener. So we're going to bend through our knee, bring our left hand back, and grab onto our left foot. Feeling a nice opening in the front side and the back side of the leg. Feeling a nice opener through the front side of the leg, through the quad, as well as the hip flexor. Really good. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly release, being gentle on the knee. We're going to walk our hands back and come into a hamstring stretch here. Really good. Breathing length and space into the tight, sticky places in the back side of the leg. Be nice and easy with your body, nice and gentle. Take a deep inhale. As you're ready, walk your hands back to bring your foot and step back to all fours. We're going to touch our big toes together, bring our legs about as wide as our mat, and sink our hips back onto our feet, coming into child's pose. And you can stay just like this, or you can come into a shoulder opener by bringing your hands together in prayer pose right behind the nape of your neck. Releasing your arms if they're back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, coming to all fours. Tucking your toes and coming to downward facing dog once again. Bend your knees right and left and just feeling how you feel. Take a deep inhale breath, and as you exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, dropping your back knee down, untucking the toes, and coming up into your low modified lunge. Really good. As you're ready, right hand back, bending your knee, coming into that quad opener. Keeping your gaze nice and long and your breath nice and full. It's really easy when we're focusing on sensations and balance and so much more that we just immediately hold our breath and forget to take those nice deep inhales and exhales. So always coming back to that. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the leg gently. And then walk your hands back, coming into that hamstring stretch. Really good. Inhale, walking your hands back. Stepping back to all fours and coming into that child's pose once again. This time, just allowing your arms to be heavy. We'll take a nice deep breath all together. So inhale through your nose. Sigh out through your mouth. Really good. And as you're ready, slowly coming up and coming on to your sit bones and making your way onto your back. So as you come onto your back, drawing your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice big squeeze here, maybe rocking side to side. And then reaching in between your knees, grabbing the outside knife edges of your feet, coming into a happy baby. I was in a yoga class that's in Spanish yesterday. It was really funny because he said, come into bebe feliz. And I was like, oh, happy baby. It's just funny how the translation can be so direct and sound so strange sometimes. All right, and then as you're ready, releasing your feet. And we're gonna come into a twist as our final pose. So bring your arms out to cactus or out long. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, allow your legs to fall over to the right. Gaze is either up towards the ceiling or over to the left. Nice and gentle here, not forcing anything. Finding some comfort within this. If you don't really like twists, see if you can find something that feels a little bit more comfortable for you. Twists are one of my favorites, so this is nice and comfortable for me. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw your knees back to center. Give them a big old squeeze here. And then inhale deeply. Maybe move your pillow out of the way. Exhale, drop your knees over towards the left. Eyes are either up towards the ceiling or over towards your right fingertips. Finding something that's comfortable on your head and neck. So you never want to force anything that doesn't feel good on your body. You always want it to be something that either feels like it's working towards something that's going to be comfortable or something that just is comfortable and feels like a really good thing for your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale, draw your knees back to center. One final squeeze here. And then as you're ready, heading down to Shavasana. So legs nice and long, feet flopping out to either side, arms are long by your sides with palms facing up, rolling your shoulders back and under. Relaxing all the muscles in your body, just allowing yourself to settle here. Stay here for as long as you can. 3 to 5 minutes is great, 10 minutes is amazing. Give yourself this time for the practice to really settle in. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next week.
Namaste.